Well, the countdown is on. Have you made your bids or checked your bids? The Crumley House Brain Injury Rehabilitation Center is hosting an online fundraising event. It is called Donation Days. Chris was there live kicking it off. There are so many wonderful items up for grabs. And the best part, all the money raised will benefit this wonderful facility right in our own backyard. Here with more now, Ben Trout with the Crumley House. Ben, always good to have you on the show.
Good morning, Amy. It's always great to be here.
How are things at the Crumley House?
Hey, everything is going very well, and we're moving forward with this auction and donation days, and things are looking pretty good.
And of course, donation days, kind of reminiscent of last year when you guys had to cancel the beach party, and then this year having to do that same thing.
Yeah, it was a really tough decision, but we again feel that it was the correct thing to do given the rise in the Delta variant of the COVID virus, and we just appreciate all the support that we've gained from Daytime Tri-Cities, WJHL, Bristol Broadcasting, Ballot Health, Dermatology Associates. Everybody's really pitched in. And then even better, so many of the items that we're auctioning off are coming from our local businesses, which is really great.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Crumley House just has that name. When you get to know some of the residents and the mission of the Crumley House, the history of the Crumley House, just an incredibly special place.
Yeah, and you know, we know a lot of the nonprofits have suffered over the course of the last, well, it's more than a year and a half now. It's been a really hard time, a difficult time for so many people. But one thing, you know, that I always like to emphasize is, you know, just how sometimes it gets overlooked, but how prevalent brain injury is. And so many people, whether it be from falls, you know, somebody falls in their house, maybe it's a car accident, maybe it's spousal abuse or some kind of abuse or a fight or anything like that. There is so much brain injury out there, and we're glad to be able to help to try to rehabilitate, you know, the individuals that attend, you know, that are with us, you know, all year long, you know, that live there at the Crumley House, and plus those that come to us in our day program.
Yeah, the day program is really special, an opportunity for them to really, we've been through some of the rooms and some of the different things that you guys work on, and it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it is. We do everything from physical training to computer training, cognitive training, speech therapy, occupational therapy, and we just, you know, try to, you know, reacclimate them to society to where, you know, they can function on their own. That's the goal.
That's the goal. And to do that, we need your help, and you can do that in a fun way through donation days. Let's kind of walk people through so we tell them exactly how to go ahead and see these items and make those bids. So we're going to show people right now how to log on, and there it is, just crumleyhouse.com, and you're going to click on that red tab so that we can go in and view some of these items. And Ben, let's talk about some of the cool things you've got.
Well, we've had so many local businesses donate. One I see right there at the top is that Johnson City Aerial Photography. Now, I would think a local business would be interested in this because, you know, they use the drone footage and do regular photography as well. But that's a really cool buy. It doesn't have a bid on it yet. We have over 80. We have over 80 items. Most of them have bids on them, but that's a good one. And you know, if you're a local business out there and you're wanting to feature your business, real estate or anything like that, it would be a good thing to, you know, get on there right now and bid on it.
I've seen that drone video, and it's pretty incredible. And then you've got some really cool, like, sports memorabilia that you can't find just anywhere. This is a lot of signed and autographed things.
Yeah, the Tennessee football the Titans football, I should say. That's done really well so far. But it's signed by all of Tennessee Titans rookies. So you never know. One of those rookies might turn into a superstar and be in the Hall of Fame one day. But the one beside that, the Atlanta Braves baseball fan pack, now that has an autographed Bryce Wilson baseball in it. It's also includes a couple of jars of moonshine, some drinking glasses, and some fun stuff. You know, hats, T-shirts, just a really cool fan pack that would be fun to purchase, and it needs a bid on it too. Yeah,
and I was noticing if you go down the line too, Firehouse, you've got a big catering thing that comes with a bluegrass band, so you can have a party and maybe celebrate when things kind of get back to normal. That'd be a nice way, right?
Yeah, that would be great. You think about that. Number one, who doesn't like Firehouse barbecue?
Yeah, true.
And then number two, you could have a bluegrass band along with it, and it's for a group of up to 25 people.
That's a lot
So
of
when
friends.
things get back to normal and, you know, we can get everybody back together again, that'd be a heck of a way to kick off and have a little party.
I agree.
For sure.
Yes, and then you can get that spa package, so when you're exhausted from the party, you and your girlfriends can go to the spa for the day.
No doubt.
I've been looking. And of course, they have them through the end of the month, and then you've got a really neat event coming up on the 31st.
We do. So our donation days run through August the 31st. And even on the 31st, you'll still be able to bid. But at 6 o'clock on August the 31st, we are going live on our Facebook page with a live auction. We're just calling it our live beach party, in lieu of the beach party we weren't able to have. And we're going to have several auction items up for bids that are that really highlight our members. Our members have been involved in them. Chasdy Haythorne, who is a local artist, has put together a painting from materials and quotes and special words and that our members came up with, you know, that they are thankful for. I'm thankful for.
It's neat.
You know, and it's really neat. There's some poetry involved, and I think it'll be really special. We'll have some live entertainment. We'll have a big tiki bar there that we're going to auction off, courtesy of the Howard Darnell, who builds one every year for us, and it always does great. And it'll be a lot of fun.
All right, well, we'll give everybody the information. Now is the time to bid and check your bids. Make sure you're not outbid. And it is all happening through the 31st. That's until the online auction will come to an end. And then, of course, that live auction that Ben was talking about. Crumleyhouse.com for that Donation Days online auction.